Yep, it's raining again. I'm on track right now, but it's only Tuesday. My camera was broken. I forgot about August. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, right? We're trying to do all the things, so maybe I'll do all the things. I don't know. Okay, so it is Monday and I spent the morning mostly just working on some of my Etsy orders. As I've been kind of going through things this morning, I'm starting to realize that I may have more work to do this week than I actually had thought. Actually more work than I might have time to do. Yeah, so I have these two kits that are actually not a big deal. Like they're actually ready to pack up and ship. So I can get those out today, but I've got 4 more that I need to start. I've got 3 commissions that I need to complete. That's a lot for me. Like that's a lot for me in 1 week because that alone is probably 50 hours of work, and I typically like to do other things during the week. That doesn't include things like editing video or going on art dates or having lunch, going for a walk. I don't know. It doesn't include anything else. So that means that I've got a lot to do this week. What I think I want to try and do though, I'm struggling because this is the busy time and I don't want to seem ungrateful for having the orders. Like I definitely appreciate them, but I don't want to give up on certain things. Like I don't want it to mean that I can't follow through on other commitments that I have, even if they're just other commitments to myself. So I think what I'm going to try and do this week is I'm going to try and be like extra productive. I'm going to get up early. I'm going to try and find ways to like creatively like fit work in, I don't know, while I'm doing other things. I don't know. Maybe I can multitask enough this week that I can get all the things done and not have to sacrifice anything. So that's the goal this week. I think what that means is that I'm going to have to be really disciplined about how I'm spending my time. I'm not going to be scrolling on Instagram. I'm not going to be binging any YouTube videos. I'm going to be making sure that at least if I am doing something else, like if I am letting YouTube play, I'm also working at the same time. I'm not just letting time slip away from me. So I spent the morning getting things prepped. I'm going to get these kits packed up and ready to ship out because I've already scheduled some of the mail pickup. Hopefully they come. It's probably about a 50-50 shot that they'll come actually pick things up when I ask them to. So hopefully they come and pick this up and I don't have to drive to the post office because that'll eat up a whole other hour of my day. I think today I want to get those packed up, at least 1 more drafted, 1 of the commissions well on its way. Oh, I forgot about August. And then maybe we'll get into the sketchbook and get caught up on August. Yeah, that's the plan. So it's about 10:30 on Tuesday, and right now I am working on painting one of my commissions for the week. I'm on track right now, but it's only Tuesday. But I gotta tell you, today was a little weird. So today I woke up really early and I did all my normal stuff, but I was like up at like 5:30. So the first thing I did, I came in here. There wasn't really a whole lot to clean up, so I didn't bother with that. But I made coffee and I went ahead and did some like admin stuff, which was good because I had some emails to respond to, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But I did that. I drank my coffee and then I decided to go for a run, came back, cleaned up, had breakfast, and realized that my camera was broken. I don't know. I guess I didn't have to spend time trying to fix it, but I spent some time trying to figure out what was wrong with it, and it turned out it was just a battery issue. So I ordered a replacement battery, and in the meantime, I have another camera, like an older camera that I can use, but I'm hoping that the battery change out fixes everything. Yeah, that was not a fun start to the morning, but so I'm gonna do some painting, and I got one commission done yesterday, and so I'm gonna see if I can get this one done today, and maybe it's time for a break. I mean, I feel good about my progress for today because it's only like 10, well now it's 10:40. I don't know. There's just a lot of stuff that I feel like doing that I'm not able to do. I don't know what's going on. I think the stress of just having all of this work on my plate is kind of getting to me, and it's probably why I woke up so early and couldn't sleep. Like I got up at like 5:30. I just couldn't sleep. And I think it's because I knew I had so much stuff on my plate for this week that I was feeling a little anxious. But I'm glad I went for a run. I'm glad I had this other camera backed up and ready to go. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. Yep, it's raining again. It's storming. This is every day. Okay, so it's Thursday now, so I should probably catch you up on where we are this week, because I feel like we made some changes and there were winners and losers this week, I think. In the short term, we're doing really well. I'm on track with everything, I think. I've got 2 of the commissions are done and approved. 1 has some changes, so I'm going to make those today. I've still got 2 kits to get out for approval, but they are, well, they're not drafted. I started drafting them. We've got 2 more. Yeah, it's Thursday. It's Thursday at like, what is it? It's like 10:30. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good about where we are right now. I'm actually feeling so good about it that I might treat myself to a little artist date this week. That is, if the rain can hold off, I might do that. If not, if it rains, I'm not going to bother going out. I'll just stay here and do something cozy, like read a book. I'm feeling it this week. I'm working pretty hard, but I'm getting stuff done, so it's good. I don't know if this is like, I don't know if this is a pace I could keep up or not. I don't expect that I will need to, but I don't know that I'd want to either. Let's take a look at it. So what have I been able to do? Every day I've been able to get in a walk or a run. I've been able to have breakfast, have lunch, and a nice break. I've been able to quit at like 6 o'clock, which is nice. But I have also been doing some stuff that I don't know if it is sustainable. So I've been getting up really early, like 5:30 in the morning. I've been like getting started on work before 9 o'clock every morning. It's probably about 8. So 8 to 6 have been my hours. I haven't been posting on Instagram. Going to try and catch up on August. I haven't done that yet. So there's some things I could be doing better, but overall, I mean, in terms of getting the stuff that I absolutely had to get done, I'm feeling like I'm in a good place with that. And yeah, I deserve maybe a little break. Although I'm gonna feel guilty if I don't post and I don't catch up on my sketches. So maybe we'll try to do that. Yeah, right? We're trying to do all the things. So maybe I'll do all the things. I don't know. Oh my God, so I almost forgot to catch you up on like one of the most important things. So I was checking my emails the other day and there was a email from a rescue. It's one that I haven't worked with before. They were in touch with a rescue that I used to do fundraisers with, and they were interested in doing a fundraiser. So this is a super exciting opportunity to work with a brand new rescue. I think they're in the Northeast somewhere. I think they're either in New Jersey or Pennsylvania. Info to come. Not sure the details. I think that they're going to do a Paint Your Pet event. So it's probably going to be kits, which is interesting because it's going to be, I think their event's going to be in November. Even better, even more reason to get my stuff together and try and figure out a really good way to manage my time, because when I do those, there's a quick turnaround time. It's a lot of work and everybody's counting on me to get those done. So I'm super excited. Yeah. Okay guys, we made it. It's Friday and we did all the things. I don't know, I'm feeling good, but I'm also feeling a little bit surprised. But yeah, so yesterday I did get to take a break and take an art date. I did not get to go out because it It did rain again. It's actually raining now. I think it might have just stopped. I did get out of this room though and go find a cozy spot to just draw in my sketchbook. So I was feeling a little bit guilty. So I did catch up on some of my doggish drawings. Not a whole lot, not all of them. I didn't get totally caught up, but I feel pretty confident that like next week I'll have more time and I can definitely get caught up. What else did we do? I mean, today I finished up that third commission that had a couple of edits. Didn't take a lot, so I got that finished up. So all 3 of the commissions are done, so check that off. I drafted and sent out for review the Paint Your Pet kits. All tied up, that's all good. Yeah, and that was pretty much all I had left. I did not think that I would get as much done this week as I actually did, and I'm going to chalk that up to just the accountability of this vlog for one. Also just the fact that I knew it was just 1 week that I had to kind of buckle down and do this, because this is not a sustainable schedule for me. Like getting up at 5:30 in the morning and working from 8 until 6 is just, that's not something that I plan on doing every week. Let's just say that. I have no problem keeping those hours, but spending all of that time doing solely like work and not doing, art dates or, paintings that, panel paintings that are just for me, art journaling, sketchbooking, like all these other things that I throw into those hours. This week, I didn't really do that. And so for that reason, I think this is not necessarily a sustainable schedule, but I think that's okay, because I don't think it needs to be for me. Like for the amount of business that I do, I don't need to dedicate that many hours a week like I did this week. Not normally anyway. Every once in a while it's fine, but it's not a normal thing for me. So yeah, it was a pretty successful week in terms of, getting all the work done. I can't believe it. I can't believe we actually did it. What I didn't get to do this week that I really wanted to do was work in my art journal. And so that's probably going to be something that I doing next week. And it's actually something that I haven't shared with you guys yet. So I think that might be a good opportunity to share with you guys what I've been up to over there, because if you haven't been following along on Instagram, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But I have, aside from my sketchbooks, I also have an art journal that I've been keeping, and I started keeping it in the beginning of this year, and I was working in it pretty regularly for a couple of weeks, and then, well, not a couple of weeks, a couple of months. But lately I just have gotten away from it, and I think, partly it was because I was busy, and partly it was because, the shiny new thing kind of fades away after a little while. And so now I feel like I'm ready to come back to it with a slightly different perspective and a little bit more, some new energy. I'll come back to it with some new energy. And so hopefully that'll be something that we can do together next week, because I think that would be a lot of fun, and I'm kind of looking forward to getting back into it and also sharing it with you guys. So that will probably be next week's video. Other than that, I'd love to hear from you guys what you're interested in seeing, because there's lots of stuff I could share, but it would be nice to know what you guys want to see, because I share some of this stuff just because I feel like, I don't know, if you're like me, if you're a small artist / business, then, it can be tough to get all the things done, especially when you think about like everything that you want to do versus everything that you have to do, everything that can go wrong, all the things that you need to go right. It's just a lot. And so it's nice for me to see that from other people, to see what other people go through. So hopefully it helps for you guys to see what I go through too. Hopefully it's just entertaining to watch then. I don't know. But if there is something else that you want to see, just let me know. Let me know in the comments and I'll do my best. But yeah, other than that, I think this weekend I'm just going to treat myself to something nice for all the work that I did this week. I don't know what yet. So if you have an idea for what I should treat myself to, let me know that in the comments as well. If you got this far, you guys, you're a champ. and I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of the support and everything that comes along with that. It's a lot of stuff to do, and so it's nice to know that it is appreciated. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.